Welcome, Andrea Laroche, to White TV.
Thank you.
We are very happy that you are here in Stockholm now and want to give us your testimony about your mind control experiences. And as you know, we are trying to make a puzzle with all the witnesses so that everybody can understand this is reality and not schizophrenia.
I hope the people start to be more and more awake because schizophrenia is not existing in this case.
Yes.
First, I would like to thank you very much that I could come to this interview, and I like very much the atmosphere here in Stockholm, the people. And important for me is also to tell when I will start now to speak about my case is just one case of thousands in this world. It is one example. I am not important.
In almost every country.
In every country in the world, and I hope when I can give my experience, I have 3 years now by mind control, that people really open the minds and hearts and they find the truth and they do something active with all us together. I also tell always, stop silent war, silent weapons, silent Holocaust. We all together can stop it, and this is my message.
We can and will stop it.
Yes. And sorry when I have some problems with my eyes. They are now at this moment not good because of the gas attack. Sometimes I look not so positive because of the pain. So this is important to tell, not that somebody misunderstands.
Yeah. And you had first a very good time in Germany, to make a long story short.
Yes.
And but later on, suddenly there appeared strange things to happen.
Yes.
What kind of negative things happened to you?
Well, I told very shortly, it started to be concrete with some negative experience. Concretely, it started 2001. I found one letter. It was not registered letter, normal, send it, and it was from Bezirksamt, from
local court.
Yes, Charlottenburg. And they wrote me that they monitored my phone for 3 months. Reasons.
Wiretapped your phone.
Yeah. The reason was some name, a Russian name of one woman.
That you had contact to a woman with a Russian name.
Yes, and that was all. Me, I could not remember me about this person, about the name, and it was so nice after India special. And my colleagues told they've been seeing the letter, come, burn it and forget it.
You had never contact with that person?
No. And I destroyed this letter, but of course later when I got more and more bizarre experience from institution in Berlin, I asked one advocate to prove this case with the letter, and he told me, please, Madame Laroche, we think it's better not to awake the sleeping wolves. So till today I don't know what was it. It started with this letter, concrete. Then 2003 I've been in Prague in Czech Republic, and I got call from one Indian friend. She was spending her time in my apartment, and she was hysterical and asked me just to come back. Something very bad has happened. So I took the bus, I came to Berlin, and I found my main door from the apartment destroyed and full with blood, and also the name shield from me, the blood going the wall down. They couldn't help me in Germany, so that's why I've been going for India, and I stopped then with help from meditation and homeopathy. In June 2006, 1 month, maybe 2 weeks after his visit, I found in my postbox in the house repeat letters.
In the postbox?
Yes. All the letters with documents, whatever, they've been with violent repeat, open it. It was 1.5 months. It was not, the situation was not changing, so I've been going to one special post office, and been giving them the examples.
You complained.
I complained, well, and also after this day it stopped. In August 2006 I visited one colleague on one market, very nice market in Schöneberg, a very nice part of West Berlin, Berlin. He's been selling on this market nice Indian clothes and decoration, and he told me he is from profession bodyguard, very awake. And he told me, Laroche, there is one man who really espionages about 15-20 minutes, and I look in the direction he looked, and that was 99% the same officer. He visited me to check my apartment, and he really had such negative energy, like I think he never realized that we have not any more ex-communistical dictator. He was in the past in his energy. And he can stay in the past because they use now this energy in Germany and in the world against population. Okay, that was in August, and in October 2006 started the organized stalking against my person. From morning to evening time, different men, older men, original East German, between 55-60, been waiting close to my house. I came out and they've been behind me, Schichtenwechsel, 1 hour there, then other. They looked ill, but they've been professional. We all supposed, my colleague and me, that this officer from the office I received the money was one ex-spy or ex-Stasi. 2008, March, I came after 2 months from India back to Berlin. And when I came in my apartment, they changed some decoration from me, and I found strange objects in my apartment. They used to change my bed decoration, they used to move my furniture. One day I came, I was not smoker, the house was absolutely no smoker. I opened the door and it was full with fresh smoke, cigarette many. So I was cool, and I called my colleagues, and they told me the same what I've been thinking. Yeah, these criminals try to confuse me and to make me scared. I have to see they are now also coming in my private sphere, and about this confusing people in private, you can read in the interview from Carl Clark, ex-agent in England. He used also to destroy people with such methods. The same like later I found out that on the beginning been the ex-Stasis, the criminals in Berlin. So it started to be worse and worse, and after they demonstrated a negative power in my private, I took contact with one state organization to ask for help. It was one organization against stalking and mobbing, and they told me, don't be worried, that is in German law not allowed, it is strafbar, it is against the law. You have to find courage and to take picture from the criminals. Well, so I found the courage, and I started to make a picture from the stalkers, and 28 April 2008 I wrote also my first protocol about the criminal situation in my life to protect my life. I've been giving to Stern magazine and to the organization, to my doctors, to inform all. On 1st May the streets been empty in Berlin, 2008, yes. The streets been empty, and I enjoyed the walk, but of course not alone. I found me again in this company from the stalkers, and about 4 afternoon I had to see one stalker who was in the last month 2 times behind me, and that was first time I've been feeling some very important procedure inside. I really got angry. Before I was passive, like victim.
Yeah.
And I turned me and I made close up from him directly. He was just perhaps 1 meter from me, and I wanted to make him afraid with one sound like and he really got shocked because I had this courage first time, very strong, and he stopped the stalking. He was running away. This man was not East German original. He was perhaps from Turkey. And important is to know that I saw this man about 58, 60, small, minimum 2 times in a company with private detectives and security from supermarkets.
Okay.
And he was colleague from them, so I think he was some private detective from perhaps. On 2nd May, after I found the new quality of myself, what I am, that not with me, I got the answer from the executive criminals because they change for younger stalkers. Interesting was that 60-70% of these stalkers had always the same hair, cutted hair, and I suppose it was civil police, because it was always the same, and also how they moved, and they've been professional. On this day, 2nd May, about 5 from them, they spied in the direction to me, and they made demonstrative the same sound like me 1 day before to the one of them. So it was the revenge. But the revenge came worse than I could imagine it. When I came in my apartment, I had to write, so ask me the one organization protocols about the stalkers, time, days, how they look, what they do. And I had always the big book on one chair and one Indian nice pillow over, that I could save it. I opened it, the apartment door, and the first what I see, the book is demonstrative, open it, and well, that was afternoon. It made me nervous, and I asked one witness and colleague from me to go out and to speak about it on Lietzensee, on a very nice lake. And also there they came 2 times very close to us and start also to my colleague, to me, very negative, and we had to get scared, but we've been not scared. It was a nice situation. Exactly what happened on 2nd May was, it was the beginning of the abuse from different weapons on the population, in this case on me. I've been going about
weapons.
Weapons, yes. I tell about it, silent weapons, but you can feel them. I've been going for sleep, and after 5-10 minutes in bed, my head skin, my eyes, my face start really burning, yes, and my tongue got like from wood. It was light paralyzed.
Like coming from the dentist?
No, it was like between drug and between some chemical aggressive substances. Perhaps they use at this evening, night gases. They have more different ways how to destroy you. After half hour I got so cold, I was frozen for half hour. I really thought I die. Well, in this night I knew it, that is something strange, but when this came more times and always in the bed, and after I drank 1 coffee and I got really, I lose my concentration, I got circulation problems. I had to spend 1.5 hour in one clinic. after 3-4 days, when I came in my apartment, and I've been smelling in my living room, special close to my bed, gas. That was for me at this moment clear. They are coming during my abstinence in the apartment and using some gases with chemical toxicologische Substances. This they did in my clothes, in food, in drinks, in cosmetic, in all. This method is famous for state security from the ex-dictator East countries, but also CIA used this as a complete method with other abuse. Well, so my life changed, and then later I've been wandering on the street why I get also the symptoms and stitching and burning and pain in my eyes. Then I started to be awake, and I could see very fast that they use for the attacks with the gases outside the mobile cell phones. This you can find also the information I found also later from Dr. Kilde and other.
So gas attacks outside the house.
Yes. They attacked you 24 hours. They try to attack you 24 hours for 2 ways. Psychological way and also physical, because more and more you are in contact with the chemical toxicological substances, more and faster they provoke mostly cancer. And of course there have been also other signs in my apartment, but I was not informed about this such abusing on the population. It came in my life like a
car accident.
Yeah, worse. I have not words for this because it's so serious. But sometimes I saw also some kind of shining, Strahlungen, electricity.
Radiation.
Yes.
Okay.
It came very fast. It's been going, but I saw it. It was light. White, yellow, and first later when I found the contact to the human rights organization, I've been reading radiation and other abusing of the weapons. So in Berlin was also very interesting. The one experience I couldn't know it, that they use also electronic abusing against us. One night. This night I got suggestion of one film. It was against my will, one film in my head. I never made such experience my whole life. That was so serious. And I saw a black and white film, Hitler on his car, and in Berlin and the German around him. It was going for a long time, and
I heard sound.
No, I think not. This I don't know. I think not. No. Just like a film projection. Yeah. And really film without. I got scared. I couldn't find out from this. I wanted to come out, and it took your being. But then I start to make little bit pain about my leg, and this concentration cut this abusing. That was first time in Germany, in Berlin, this experience. Later I had this again, then 2 years later in Brussels we will come to this team. The situation got more and more serious because I've been active also in Berlin. I spoke about it to the people, to doctors, to official people, and I had many East German friends and colleagues. They had experience from Nazi time and about Stasis, and they told me, Laroche, all what you tell, all this is typical for the ex-Stasi method. And I've been, of course, wondering why they are mostly all East German, and at this moment I knew it myself, but they told, and it was clear. then I start to speak concrete about the criminal organization ex-Stasis. And
also Stasi is Staatssicherheit, and it means the Eastern German GDR secret police,
yes,
being under control of the KGB.
Yes, yes. And they are facts about it. They used during the communist time also in Russia the chemical toxicological substances on people, and they also studied the work of this, and all they've been dying on cancer, the victims. Well, they never stopped this, and then I suppose official about 2000 in the world, been more and more people in Europe, in Western Europe, they got victims of mind control, and I suppose they made also business. There are also many other ways why, but also business with other methods the Western security maybe not had.
Industrial espionage
yes, yes.
is made by those means.
Yes.
Also. But we go back to your case.
Yes, so I made publication, but I have also to tell open that I was like in shock. I react healthy, but inside I was not awake. It was all so fast and so organized. I grown up in West Germany in democracy. I was feeling safe, and we had been safe, and that was shock. That was to realize it. It took time, and well, to be concrete, on 18 May 2008, I visit one old colleague from me in ex-East Berlin Mauer Park. She worked on one nice market. She was very nice and active with 83 years.
Kind of flea market.
Yeah, and she sold some healing stones, so I helped her, and I got a little bit money for it. I had to get a little bit more because the state pension was also not so big. And on this day, 18 May 2008, about 10 morning time, I see one man coming really directly to me.
At the flea market?
Yes. He was about 55, 58, skinhead, in green clothes like uniform, but not right one. And he started to speak with me directly about poisons and chemical poisoning.
Without knowing you?
Yes. Yeah, he knew it where I am. He came, yeah, okay.
But you didn't know him?
No. And of course, because it was so clear to him, it was inside the alarm, well, he started to tell me about the poisons, etc. And his message was also, wherever I will go, that's mean also in other countries, I cannot save me of the poisons and chemical attacks.
You are not secure whatever country you go.
He told in German is other, yeah, now I have not memory in German because we speak English. Ich kann mich jetzt nicht in Deutsch erinnern ganz genau, was sagte.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Well, with the languages I have also to tell, sorry for my English, but I speak in moments so many that is mixed. Ne? Well, that was about 10 and I was moved inside. But because I was in shock from the 2nd May, it was not so clear. I've been feeling something what has to do with the future, bad future. And about 4:30 afternoon, again one man came, again the same. This second one, the first one was artificial, educated, soft. He's spoken like soft, but you've been feeling the violent energy. The second one, who came 4:30 on 18 May 2008, was about 45, 48. And he came again to me. Behind me was my old colleague. He was not caring about her. She can listen. She is a witness of this. And he told me, I have to tell you, when you make such publication about the Stasi, he was not telling ex-Stasi, and Nazi, because I spoke also about very bad situation with neo-Nazis in Germany, especially in Berlin, and we have to speak about it. So when you make more and more publication about Stasis and Nazis, it will be your, es wird ihr eigenes Todesurteil.
You are doomed to die.
Yeah. So I write my own death. Yes. That was, I got scared.
Of course.
They are 3 years ago. Now I am not, but I really got scared, and my reaction was, I don't understand. I was really a little bit like child at this moment. Why me? I am not important. I am small fish. And the answer was worse than before. He told, before the small fish can grow up, should be eliminated. I thought naive that when I go to my friend to Wien, it will be good. Yeah, it was not good. The same situation like in Berlin. Worse because my colleague in Wien had and has small child.
So it's for 2 Russian clients of mine. They fled Russia because they got gas attacks and things like that.
Yeah.
And they came to Sweden and it got worse.
Yes.
They also got the message, you can take whatever country you want, we will catch you everywhere.
Yes.
It's a global network working there.
This is so. I decided to leave Germany, and also my neighbor, the lawyer, told, he met me private in the house. He told, Frau Laroche, Madame Laroche, I like to tell you one, you are in such serious situation. I will tell the best is you leave Germany for sometimes. Maybe it's then better. I did. Before, I've been going for alternative healing to India with my thyroid. So on 24 August 2008, it was the last time I saw my old home. I love it. I was 28 years in Germany, and it was my home. Es war mein Zuhause auf German. So that was the last time, and I let all in the apartment what I also loved. My film I made as actress, a picture from my husband who dies in New York. He made portraits. I had to let all there, and I never will get back, but this is also the one part of them how they destroy your life, to take you all. Absolutely, small, big, middle.
Yeah, and then your hope was to India to get free from everything.
Of course, in India was the situation the same, just with other sphere and other language. Important is in India, I've been going to the camp ashram from my spiritual teacher, Guruji Mohan. He was working in Berlin 2008, June, healing, and I made translation. And I informed him about the situation, and he told me also go to India. So I did this, I visited him. The first, before I came in his camp, ashram, been the demonstration of Indian police car. That was the welcome. He told he'd like to give me some protection in his camp. Later he changed and he told, I'm not able to protect you because there are some instructions from high instance I have not to take foreigner in my camp, what was absolute new. And in September in Rajasthan I had one very nice hotel. In the hotel when I came also one couple, American couple, about 50. Absolute professional. They knew it about also my spiritual quality, that I've been born as sensitive, as a person. She is able to feel more than normal. In this hotel in September 2008 came one American couple, about 50. They look professional, they look cool and cold, and they of course knew it about my spiritual knowledges. When I've been feeling there is something, they look away. Well, very fast I realized that they made the street theater I've been meditating in the garden on the ground, what is normal. I cannot meditate on the table.
Yeah,
and they start to be loud in English and to look to this woman, she's mind and ill, she's sitting on the ground, and such negative stories. I've been not caring about it, the Indian also not, but they did. Well, one afternoon, evening time, I've been again in this garden. I meditate with the back to the hotel, and the couple been sitting on the balcony. It was about 7, maximal 10 meters behind me. And I've been feeling one very painful injection prick in my shoulder. And I thought, what is this? Because insect that was not. Then after I feel again one injection prick. Maybe so you told right yesterday they used one injection from distance like laser pistol or like air pressure pistol. That is the CIA found out, and now all they use perhaps also in Brussels. So you told, I think the second one prick was because maybe they wanted to
get in the middle of the spine.
Yeah. But yeah, it was quite there, but not exactly. It started to work very fast. After 5 minutes, I've been feeling paralyzed, physical, very weak and down, and I've been lying directly on the ground to have contact. And then I got hallucinations. I saw very strong colors and many designs like cycles and
three angels.
Yeah, like these and quadrat, and mostly they've been unquiet cycles and coming like this to you, like and very strong colors. It was about, I don't know, longer than 1.5 hours, and I suppose I never made the experience with LSD, but I've been reading about
me too.
And I suppose it was LSD. Yeah. CIA also use many kinds of this.
Yeah, the early MK Ultra programs from CIA had LSD, and even the Nazis experimented with this in the concentration camps.
Yes. I suppose it was LSD. Then after a long time, when the drug was gone from my mind and body, I was very weak and I was thirsty and I was paralyzed. It was very serious.
And you couldn't see a pistol, it was a bigger distance.
It was bigger distance. Of course they will not show the pistol. I asked Amnesty International for some support help. I spoke 2 hours with them. On the end, the answer was, we are sorry, we see your drastic situation, but we are not competent for such executive criminals.
Typical Amnesty International. I'm so disappointed about that.
Me too, yeah. Not just about them, but also about them. And this experience I made in Belgium, in Amnesty, in France and in England.
When it really matters, they don't help.
Yes, and I mean this mind control, this abusing of the weapons on the population. This is the biggest team for Amnesty International.
I left them in protest because they didn't want to help with the Estonia scam. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, not emotion, yeah. It's better not in India. I found one contact per telephone and per email with the European Parliament in Brussels. Brussels. It was one special office against criminal organization in Europe.
In the European Parliament?
Yes, okay, yeah. And they wrote, they will look for some way to help me. And in my situation, I've been going directly to Brussels in the hope, well, there is the solution. Of course not, it was not the solution. I spoke with them 2 times. Yes. They've been bringing me to one social house in Brussels for homeless people. Maybe such houses in Germany or Sweden are human, they're not. That is, you cannot imagine what there exists. And on 30 April 2009, I had the idea to make one official asylum procedure in Belgium.
Coming from a EU country
yes.
to another EU country,
yes.
Wanting asylum, is
yes.
that possible?
It's possible, and in my case they accept. Normally they tell no, they accept. It was very sympathetic from them. I am thankful, because logical, I've been feeling and thinking, well, you are from Germany, you will not get political asylum, but
because you had the German passport.
yes, but I wanted to make this drastic situation public, official public, to try to protect on some way my life. Yes. So I did. After then, 2 weeks later, they stolen my Annex 26, the document about political asylum. That was original. 23 May 2009. I got some drugs. I've been with one colleague. We slept in one park, Boss. It was not right sleep. I was awake, but not clear.
Dizzy.
Yes. And normally I always scared about my back, but because of these gases, I was not anymore able to give behind my head. I had like this. Then I've been feeling something move, and I look to one way and I see one man with my bag. Yeah, he was fast in the back with very important documents, very important exhibits, facts about the criminals, my mobile with videos and photos stolen.
Oh, and the photos was the man stalking you in Germany?
Yes, yes.
Horrible.
Not just this, they've been my identity card, my passport, all. They've been more and more organized plots and stress against me after I made the political asylum. Later I found the first contact to the German Association Against Abuse from Psychophysical Weapons, and they start to prepare with me one document, official document, that my case, my information, my experience are the same like of many German victims, or the similar, that is the
Not
true.
Even German victims, yes. I can tell you.
I know. This now I know. When we start to work together on this certification, in August, I got the first experience with something like electroshock from the distance. There is one special name for this abusing of one special weapon, but it's working like electroshock. I've been lying in the social house in bed about 9, and I've been feeling in the left feet electricity, electroshock, but going slowly, but very clear and directly to my heart.
Going from the left
yes,
inside
yes,
the body.
Slowly and very directly to my heart, and then I got such pain in my heart I could not well breathe, and I really thought I die. I've been feeling then after very weak I had heart pain, and I had to go to urgent hospital, and the doctor, when he checked my heart function, he told, yeah, it's very down. It was not so dramatic, but it was not good. And I had this for 1-2 months. In August, we made, my organization and me, the first claim together in Germany. I wrote 21 August the first complaint to International Criminal Court in Den Haag. Den Haag.
In the Netherlands.
Yes, and I had this time very mini small job on one free market to get little bit money. And of course, after 21, when I sent information to the criminal court, I came to the market and the people blocked me. They told me, we don't give you place, there is no possibility anymore. When I asked why, they told, we are afraid of the police. Well, that was very difficult, because I lost the last chance to get little bit money. I was really in all life aspects in very difficult situation. I had the second experience with the second electroshock. This time was again evening time when I've been going to bed about 9, again 9:30. This time was the electroshock, electricity going first around my head. You've been feeling, not in face, just here, electricity very strong going around, and then it came inside. It was not paining, but it was very, very strong. And when it came inside, I just saw white points in front of my eyes, white, black, like when the TV is not anymore working, end of program, like this. I could not feel, I could not think about some minutes. It was like inside to be dead.
Blackout?
No, it was not blackout. It was no blackout. No, it was through the electricity, like that inside. There was not emotion. They've been not thoughts. It was like that for some minutes. Then it was going, and then after this electroshock, I lose the memory for some months. I could not find sometimes the right words, and I could not remember on many important things. It was about 2-3 months, and then was better. Again, urgent hospital because emergency. Because I had physical downs and circulation problems. Then when I received the certification from Germany on 1st October, I got extremely frozen symptoms, physical symptoms.
In bed or
being outside. It was afternoon. It came very strong, and I've been frozen. Freezing. And one colleague had one fever.
You were shivering.
Yes, and we checked my body temperature. It was about 35.
Oh.
Yes. Yes.
Hypothermia.
Yeah. And I've been feeling so weak, really. I was not afraid, but really you can think at this moments you really die, because the body was absolutely down.
But you were not that you had to not enough clothes?
No.
It just suddenly
yes,
out of nowhere.
Yes. Evening time when I came to the social house, they've been doctors. They check it, and they had not some medical reasons for this, so they never have been listening before. And later, about 10, I've been going in very high fever, 38.8, but with these frozen symptoms, it was so strong. I took hot shower, I took blankets, it was not helping.
Typical electronic harassment.
Yes, and my colleagues told electronic harassment and some kind of microwave weapon, perhaps. Yeah.
Pulsed microwaves.
It was very, very bad. On 14 October, after this official certification from Germany, the organized harassment and plots and stress and physical attacks got very, very strong. And on 14 October 2009, during the day, I've been with one woman. We've been both victims of stress and of harassment, and we made together for each other also one certification, witness certification I have. Evening time, night time, when I've been sleeping in the social house about 11 night time, one man who worked nighttime in this house started to use physical violence against me. He awaked me.
Without any reason?
Yeah, he had some reasons. They have also always some reasons. They are lies.
They
just
pretend to have
yes,
some.
yes. They've been two witnesses in the room. They saw this violence, and they told me, yes, we are witnesses of this violence. So
that you were innocent, that you got attacked. Yeah.
Yes. So I told this man, we go down, that was in first floor, and I like to call police and to make protocol. Well, we've been down, and the police was there. I was not calling them.
Already there?
Yeah, but maybe for some other reasons, yeah, it can be. It was a little bit bizarre. I spoke with the two policemen in English. They spoken well English, and I told what happened, and I like to make the protocol about it. And after with the two witnesses. At this moment, the man who worked in the social house took them for a few minutes and spoken in French. The three men came back to me, and they told, Madame, you are bad and you have to leave the house.
In the middle of the night?
Yes.
And you have done nothing?
Yes, and I wanted to make police protocol, and they use against me.
They didn't scare about it?
Yeah.
They didn't even contact the witnesses?
No.
Criminal police?
I told, I am ill, I am sick, I have fever, I am in pyjama, I want to make police protocol, and what is this? No, you are bad, you've been bad to the man, he told us, and you have to leave this house. So they took me, I've been going on the street, two officers told, sorry madam, we are sorry what happened. And I asked them, can you give me please your names? No, we don't do. And this is against the law, because later I spoke with Federal Police Metro in Brussels, and the inspector told me the officers had to give you the names. Well,
and there you was in a pyjama?
Yeah, I could take one jacket over, yeah, but it was very cold and I was sick. I mean,
it was an attempt to murder you.
Yeah, of course, I was physically very weak, and then they want just to make you weaker, that you break down, or maybe the best for them you die. No? That they have not just a little bit humanity, they just use your weakness.
How did you solve the problem?
Yeah, I was alone on the street, nighttime. I was going to one hospital. I told them I am weak, I am cold. They've been not giving me just one blanket, and they told you can sit in the waiting room, but just sit, you cannot sleep there. I don't like to speak now about these points. It was... Then when I came back to this house after one day later, I could go inside, and they've been all extremely nice to me, also all the people they work there. Perhaps that I don't public with some social press about this case. And I've been going to the room and I wanted to speak with the witnesses. They've been not there, all. They've been not there. This happened in Brussels always. Mostly...
People disappear.
Yes. Mostly they've been always two ways with important witnesses. One, they are away, and second, they change the behavior to me because of brainwash. They start to be negative. They tell, I cannot remember what happened. No, I don't want to have to do with this. So it's very difficult when you have witnesses, because normally the professional criminals are very good working. They are not witnesses. When they are some, and they want to help you, there is mostly not chance to get too much facts. We have to do with professional criminals.
Yes, yes. It's well established, all those criminal networks in Brussels. Brussels is a horrible negative spot on earth, one of the most negative spots.
Yes.
There's a negative vortex, and that's why they positioned NATO and the European Parliament and the European Commission and Council.
Yes.
And a lot of other negative stuff, and even the royal house in Belgium is horrible.
I know, but I like Belgium, and I mean I like the nature and I like the people, and through this extremely suffering I made now during 2 years in Brussels, not in Belgium, it's just for me clear that I suppose and I feel that the abuse, especially in Brussels, will be very big. We are in Brussels like in a silent war. They pressure people to keep silence about all. They abuse people. They stress them. And this is the reason I stay in Brussels. So long I have not some positive solution to protect the population there.
So we are in October 2009,
yes.
and they lost a lot of vital documents.
Private social organization, state institutions start to work in this program against me. in the case that I've been without documents after they stolen in my, and in my situation was so dangerous than for other people. The police could, the Belgian police could come and take, Madam, you don't have money, you don't have identity card, we bring you back to the German borough. They told me, maybe to make me afraid, to make me more stressed. In October happened many bad things, like 3 times stolen all my documents in institutions, so I had not just one copy from my identity. And they also stressed me, they've been degradations. Then in one private social organization, the people they worked used again one psychiatry abusing in my situation, and they told, we have one colleague, he is a doctor of psychiatry, now we go to him and he helps you, because when you are official psychological labor, Belgium has to let you official you can stay official in Belgium. It was bullshit, excuse me. And this I told also, now they use abuse of psychiatry, I don't go to your colleague. But you know, today I am over all this, but when you are in this situation from all sides, physical, psychological, emotional, abusing and harassment, it is I can thank God I am strong inside, but for other person they can break you. They thank you. I hope I stay like this, because I work not for me. I wish to find solution for the world, for all us. We are concerned by this abusing. In July 2009, I met in one social organization one Belgian man. And he was ex-teacher, but he decided to go the simple way, and he worked for homeless people for no money. He wanted to change his life. And we've been nice colleagues, and I told him very clear, because I've been feeling he looks for more than me. I am not in the situation to have some private, not friends, no partner. I don't want suffering for them and for me. Well, we've been colleagues, but in October 2009 we've been in Holland, and we got partners. We loved each other on very, very special, clean way. And 1 month of our partnership, it started against him and me, organized plots and stress, that one work colleague came to me and told, yeah, we are thinking about it to break the work contract with your partner, because in the last month he is so bad, he changed so negative, he's arrogant, he's aggressive. Yeah. It was against me, because 1 month he was with me, so
you stayed at his place?
Yes. No, but they knew it, we are now partners. And then his good friends blocked contact with me without to know me. His children with partners made very negative situations fair about me. We visit them, degradations. I could not visit him in his private room in the social organization. The manager told not possible. We had not private, not just to drink tea. On 24th December, we wanted to spend this special, beautiful day together. And he was also working for people in the social organization, but they've been guests also to join this special evening. And the manager told again, no, it's not allowed that I am coming. So it was very emotionally suffering for him, for me, especially on 24th December. On Sylvester 31, 2009, my partner rent one house for us, and we had private, and it was beautiful, and we cooked. This nice fair was also destroyed because it came to one electro break for 1 hour. The owner was not there on Sylvester. The food got spoiled, and our nice sphere was spoiled.
Electricity disappeared.
Yes, and then we found the owner. He did something after half hour again. Well, in December it is very important when we had been going for one bed and breakfast to Ardennen out of Brussels by car. I told my partner, look, the whole time I see two German cars with Belgium
license plate.
Yes, it was one white Mercedes and one BMW. Yes.
Yeah.
Before we came to one place to stay there, it was one house for animals rescue.
Okay.
On the parking place, we saw these two cars. And I asked my partner to write the car number down, and he did. After we came the stairs to our room, one man came down, and he looked, this I know from many other cases, very bad to me, directly fix it in my eyes, because perhaps they control you always of this car's number. He was, I am sure, Secret Service.
Mm-hmm.
And why I tell also this story is because it has to do with the 18 January 2010. I had one colleague from Chile living in Brussels. I informed him about my very drastic situation, and he had one friend who is Israeli journalist. This friend has small private radio station in Brussels, and he told, I spoke with him, he makes video interview. And I had to have this interview about 21st January 2010. On 18 January, I met this Chilean colleague in one Moroccan restaurant. And we spoken about the interview, and of course, in this theme, like now, we are concentrated on this theme normally. I took always care that evening time my partner or this colleague bring me to the social house. I am not alone on the street. Well, first, I think 1 week ago, when I remember on these happenings on 18 January 2010, I remember it was bizarre that my colleague who knew it about my dangerous situation told, I have to leave now, I have to leave. And he was so fast leaving from the restaurant, it was not normal. But I was not...
He was also mind controlled in some way.
I think, I am sure that directly they pressured him for this theater, because you will listen in few minutes what happened. I was so concentrated on the team with the interview that it was one very clear signal. But, yeah. And during, I've been sitting in the restaurant, I saw two Moroccan. They looked different to the publicum. They've been educated, they had other clothes, and they looked cold. And also I checked that sometimes they look to me what I do, if I go or not, and they send SMS. About 8:30 evening time, I've been leaving the restaurant. In front of the restaurant, I see one man who looked to me, and I think he's been sending SMS also or calling somebody. And at this moment, I really been feeling very clear warning, signal, take care. But I thought, yeah, they are just 10 minutes to the social house, nothing happened. It is Main Street, big Main Street. They are normally also in wintertime persons. And I go on the left side of the big Main Street, and after 2 minutes, I am wondering, the street was absolute empty. And before I could do something, I see just one man coming in front to me. He was small, he was leisure, elegant, dressed, and he looked like Secret Service. He had very special face, and yeah. Before also I could react, he came to me, and I've been feeling very strong pain from injection in my left leg. Mm-hmm. So I've been receiving injection attack. And I was first shocked because it was paining. And then I turned me and I studied him, how he looked. Then I thought logical, I have to go fast to one pub about 50 meters from the place I've been to call police. In the injection been some drugs, and it started to work after 3 minutes. I was paralyzed, physical paralyzed. I was not anymore able to move fast, and my mind was down. Maybe about 40 meters, just 40 meters to the pub, at this moment when I was through the drug paralyzed, I feel some persons behind me, and I turned and I see two men. I could see really, but I see two persons, two men behind me, tall men. One of them, he started to strangulate me from behind with absolute professional, with full arm. And the strangulation was more and more stronger. Then I've been going down, following down on the street, but he strangulated more. And then I start to lose consciousness. I think also that I start to die because I've been feeling very peaceful. I saw light, and I thought also, but very, very quiet, okay, they told they kill you when you make publication, and that is it. Then I don't know what happened.
It was a kind of near-death experience.
Yes, but it was very positive.
Yes, it is.
It was. But then I've been again feeling a realistic way, because I feel something on my body. I had one leather bag with very important documents, and second mobile and facts about the criminals. The numbers from the cars from December from the stalkers, the names from the witnesses from 14th October 2009. I had videos, photos, very important facts about the criminals. And of course, why all this is that somebody, or they wanted the documents. The second one criminal, he wanted to take it out from me. I had very strong like this, but with strong creams, and that was not possible for him, because I've been on the ground. Yeah. And I just been feeling peaceful, well, I am on life, and give him this bag. And I helped him to take the bag. Then I saw the men, because they came in front of me, and they've been living on the other side of street. And I had one old mobile, they stolen one. It was not making photos, nothing, just to call. And at this moment, they've been perhaps two Moroccan, about 27, but professional, and I suppose paid for it from the criminals. At this moment, one of the criminals looked to my hand and see the mobile. And I think he thought that I made picture from them or film. And he started to me really doubled mad. I thought, now it's finished, really. But at this moment, I am listening one man behind me. He came to help me, and they've been going. It was one Arab, he came to help me, he helped me to come high, and I couldn't speak because of the strangulation it was, but he could understand, and he called my partner. Then came one other Moroccan, he spoke in English, and he told, Madam, I saw from beginning what happened to you. I saw the two Moroccan, how they strangulate you, how they robbed your bag, and I saw all this, and I was lucky, and I told, well, so you are a witness. Oh, sorry, I am illegal in Belgium, I cannot speak out. But he called for me the police, and he spoke about 5 minutes with one woman inspector, because he told Madam. And I think it was true, because he told me the police is coming, I have to stay on one place. Then between all this came my partner, and he was emotionally, and I got really cool, because I had to be cool with my partner. He was very afraid and crying, and I thought, let us go on the other side. There is more quiet, and at this moment came two police cars, one with alarm and one without alarm. So I think that really the Moroccan called the police, but he was not ready to speak out. And I think also it has to be registration in the police office from him. Then my partner called again police. They came, one woman, one man officers, and they asked me, why you don't want to go to hospital. I told I go first after the police report to hospital, because people want me, when something happen, go first to police, you have the protocol, there are manipulation in hospitals. So that's why I made 3 hours protocol in French. My partner,
I have seen it, yes.
Yes, my partner, yes, my partner helped me, but I was tired, I was strangulated, the injection with drugs, perhaps I got also some microchips injected in my body. So the protocol is just a half of the facts. The inspector made also some mistakes, and my partner pushed her to change it. Then after 3 hours in the office, police office, we've been going to hospital, to the urgency. Emergency. Urgency is in French. And there was one chirurg, doctor, who checked exactly the injection prick, and who checked also my after the strangulation, that all is here not destroyed. He could see it, he checked it. And then he called one doctor of psychology, that they told me that is normal after such physical violence to check if you need some support. And I told the doctor, thank you very much, but I am still alive, and that is so I don't need to have trauma, because life is good, and I have organization. I will speak about all with my organization. Well, then the chirurg have been bringing one medical certification about the injection attack and about the strangulation. We took it, and next day on 19 January, we've been going together to the German embassy. I had a bandage, and I was very, very physical, very down.
That,
yes, but I was also very angry. And I really was loud, but not negative, and I told, I have enough, this situation is from Germany and you don't do nothing, and look, they destroy my life, and you have to do
attempted murder.
Yeah. And so my partner support me also with the German embassy. He is able to understand German, and they made for me second time new passport, second time. And then, well,
he detected something on the paper.
Yes, now it's coming. And first now I've been giving the medical certification about the violence, about the physical violence, injection and strangulation to the German embassy.
And here in the neck, the disc.
Yes.
I have seen the medical paper.
Yes. And now it's coming the point, when the German officer been reading the paper, he looked to one point, and he is... it was street theater. He knew it before what is on the paper. My partner and me not. And the chirurg wrote, I have to visit psychiatry. And that is not true fact. The doctor of psychology told to my partner and to me, when I cannot sleep after such serious violence, physical violence, I have to find some psychology doctor to get support when I wish. The thing with the psychiatry was abuse of psychiatry, and of course the officer in German embassy used against me. And my partner and me, we got very angry. We've been going to the hospital, and we thought, you are abusing of psychiatry, and they are not the facts you had to write. And they told us, no, we don't change this document, that is document. And my partner was so strong, and me too. We've been complaining to the boss of hospital, and he wrote new certification with the serious informations. Why I tell the details? First, how organized it all together is, from one till endless. Second, the executive criminals don't like when people sympathize with you or help you. And my partner, he did, official. With the police report, with hospital report, with German embassy, he's been giving me money because to buy new things. And he's been giving me very strong, positive support. Yeah. Can we make